Okay guys, so let's get started. First, what I'm going to do is add in all my dry ingredients. So I have a cup of flour here. Now I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2. Then also 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder. Then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then I'm just going to mix this all in together. And what I'm going to do is set this to the side while I work on the wet ingredients. Okay, so I have another bowl here, and what I'm going to do is add in my butter. This is 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to add in my egg. And I'm also going to add in my milk. Any kind of milk you have will work. And last, I'm going to add a little vanilla extract. So now what I'm going to do is whisk that all together. Get the egg nice and mixed in. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now that we got that nice and mixed, we're going to combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. And we're going to whisk this all together until it's mixed nicely. Now for this step, you may have to add a little bit more milk. You may or may not, so let's see. And also, a word of advice is you don't want to over mix. You want to mix just until it's well incorporated, because if not, you're not going to get those nice fluffy pancakes. They're going to be kind of flat. So you don't want to mix too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to mix off of camera because I'm using one hand to record. So I'm going to mix this all together and I'm going to come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so after mixing, this is what it looks like, and I actually did not have to add any more milk. The consistency is perfect. And the exact measurements will be in the description box for you guys. So this is perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, since these are red velvet pancakes, I'm going to add a little bit of red food coloring in it. Now this, well, they are red velvet pancakes, so you're going to add the red food coloring. But if you do not have any and you just make them like this, they're going to taste exactly the same. The red coloring is just the color to make it fun. So if you don't have it, you can make them just like this and they're going to taste exactly the same. So what I did is added a little bit of the food coloring in, and I'm going to mix that in. And I'm just going to add it slowly until I get the color that I want. You can add as much or as little food coloring as you would like until you get the color that you're looking for. And you can even switch it up. You can use green for St. Patrick's Day. You can use a bunch of different colors. Because like I said, it's not going to change the taste. It's just going to change the color. So I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. Okay, let's see. The color is getting there. But I want mine like really red. Okay, more. I'll put a little bit more. I'll put a lot more that time. All right. There we go. There you go. So you just got to play around with it until you get the color that you want. And I think I'm good with this color. Kind of looking purple. but that's fine. This is perfect for me. Okay, so now it's time to make them. Okay, so now I have some butter melting on the bottom of the pan. And what I'm going to do is drop a little of the batter in. This is going to make a mess. Just like that. Let me see if I can fit 2 in there, just to kind of get this going. Here we go. Okay, so once you start see the bubbles forming at the surface, ready to flip. So let me try to do this as neatly as I can. There we go. Let me try to do this one. Okay, so these are all done. They smell so good. I'm gonna put these to the side and keep going. Time to flip these. Okay guys, so now let's move on to the glaze that's going to go on top of your pancakes. So in this bowl I have about 4 tablespoons of milk. Again, you can use whatever milk you have or whatever milk you prefer. I'm going to add in 3 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's softened or it's going to be very, very hard to mix. About a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And then about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're going to mix that all in. So after mixing, this is how it should look. Now some people like theirs a little more thick, kind of like the cream cheese icing. Some people like it a little thinner. I kind of like it just right in between. I don't want it too thick, but I don't want it too runny either. So that's how I made mine. And so you can give it a taste test and add more sugar, more milk, whatever you like, but this is how I like it. So this is how I'm going to use it. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to plate it up and pour it over my pancakes and show you guys the finished result. Okay guys, so here they are. Like I said, I like my icing just in the middle, not too runny but not too thick. And here are the pancakes. So good. So if you guys give this recipe a try, let me know down in the comments. Let me know how you like them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next video.